Alright, this is Hegney again, and this is for you Memory Mountain folks. If you want to use some of these, I don't know that you want to do all of the stuff. Let's add a post-process volume as I tried to do in the last video. This is a just special effects ish kind of thing that has to do with lens effects and many other things. I'm dragging it into my world. And what the first thing I'm going to do is look up extent. And I want this to be infinitely extended unbound because I don't really want to scale this volume any. Really, these are for if you're inside this volume, then it's going to affect the camera in a certain way. Well, let's just go ahead and tick it on. Anything I change, I'm going to kind of update in the programming of the game because I want the stuff I change to be able to be disableable. Okay, now that I did that, I'm going to clear that search. And I'm going to look down, down, down in this post-process volume. Do I have another post-process in there somewhere? I do. Oh, and lighting. There's one for lighting. Okay, just wanted to wonder. Down here, down here, down here, under... Did I lose it? Depth of field. Depth of field, I'm going to enable focal distance. I'm going to type in the number 10, and what you'll be able to see is that you're changing, you know, your focal point, what you're able to look at. And what I want to do is see if I can change that so that I can see what the heck that is. Woo! Awesome. Yay, I can move now. So I'm going to kind of stand here. This is roughly where I am. And so I am going to select that post-process volume and just increase that a little bit. That might be good. That's 20. Is that too clear? Let's see. That might not be fuzzy enough for people to really know that it's supposed to be fuzzy. But let's just set it. So let's say once I do that, I'm going to go into your code to find that puzzle. Is it here? Cast to object set. I'm not sure where winning is. Oh, shysta. Where do I win that? Where are the rules of this thing, man? I don't know. I'm going to pause this while I look for how this is actually won, okay? Oh, okay, I see it. So it looks like... Yeah, it looks like here's the puzzle solved. If we wanted to do it really quickly, we could say... I am going to, when it's finished, I'm going to cast to first person character 2. And I'm going to say get player pawn. And I am going to grab this and I'm going to say... Oh, no, that's not at all what I have to do. I don't care about the first person. Sorry, I don't care about first person. Character pawn, I am going to grab... Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it. We can do this. I can do this. Oh, gosh. That's right. Sorry, this is... Hold on. So I lied. I lied in that we do not need this post-process volume. We don't. I can delete that because really we have that in our first-person character. In our first-person character 2 blueprint, under the first-person camera, under our details, we have something called... It's pretty much the same thing in all of those lenses. In all of those post-process volumes, I'm going to find focal. So let me just do a search for focal. Depth of field, focal distance. What did I say? This was 15? I'm going to hit enter, compile, save. There. So now it's blurry, right? Because I did it in my, I deleted the actual thingamajigger. And so now when I solve this, it's going to give me those. So now I can do this. Now I can go back to the monument glasses, and I can say when I'm finished, when that puzzle solved is finished, I'm going to cast to first person character 2. I'm going to, from the object, say get player pawn. I'm going to say as first person character 2, set focus. Oh, I want to get camera view. So get the first person camera, and then from that I'm going to set, what is that? First person. Focal distance, depth of field, focal distance. Focal, oh, I can't get it? Depth. Uh-oh. Pause it. Okay, I think I've got it. Yes, this has been very annoying, and this is just the way that Unreal Engine talks to blueprints. I tried a whole bunch of things, and the things I tried did not work. I basically want to connect a post-process volume that I just deleted a moment ago that I have set to extent infinite, and that my focal length, focal distance and the depth of field has been set to 50. There. This post-process volume is in my level blueprint, and I need to call it from this monument glass. Okay, so I tried a couple things. They were all bad. What I want to do is create an event dispatcher in monument glass. So I'm going to click this plus under event dispatcher, and I'm going to call it make clear. Make clear. Of course, it's already in use, so I'm going to call this see clearly. And I'm going to go ahead and delete. You didn't see what I did, but I actually created a blueprint that was not working. Let's go ahead and I'll delete those later. It's called See Clearly. That's a dispatcher. I'm going to compile that, save it. And now in my first person example map, I am going to right click and I'm going to say cast to first person character. No, I'm going to cast to monument glasses. Oh, God. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not really happy with what we're going to do. I thought it was going to be much cooler, but for right now, we're going to do it the dumb way. And the dumb way is this. First, we're going to call this See Clearly. We are going to call it the event dispatcher. It's going to dispatch when the puzzle is solved, when it's finished doing the animation of the rocks, it's going to call it. But who hears that? Well, we have to let our first person example map hear it. And so what we are going to do is we are going to get monument glasses. Well, I have monument glasses in my level, so I'm going to look for it, select it. I've got it now selected in my scene or my world outliner, and in my first person example map I'm going to right click and say create a function to the monument glasses. Again, you can only do this if you have that element selected in your scene. There. Because now it knows it can make a reference. From there, I'm going to drag out a node from here and say bind. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to see clearly. I'm going to bind event to see clearly. That's right. So because this monument glasses contains the event dispatcher see clearly, I can drag from the reference in the level blueprint, and I'm going to say see clearly, and it's going to bind an event to see clearly. Okay, so I want to do this binding at the very beginning. So it's basically at event begin play, it's going to set rock location, set rock end location, and then it's going to bind this event to see clearly. What event is it going to bind to it? It's going to bind to an event that we're going to make right now by calling a little, dragging off of here and saying custom, add custom event, and this custom event is going to say put on glasses. And all we're going to do is we are going to get a reference to our post-process volume by selecting it in the scene, right-clicking and saying, hey, create a reference to the post-process volume. And I thought I was going to be able to drag a pin off of here and directly affect its focal point, but I just can't do it. I thought it would be really easy to adjust the focal point, and that's not so at this moment. So for right now, my kind of cheat is going to just say destroy actor. So when this event is called after I win it in the monument glasses, because it bound this put glasses on event to that call, it's going to call it and destroy that actor. And so this is what our game looks like so far. We're here. You see this thing. Not sure what it is. Oh! Okay, and we still can't see very well. But we do know this is here. This is going to be some level design. How do I know I need to go here? Well, maybe we rearrange things so I'm here. And I look over here and I get it, and then I come this way. Oh, and then that happens, and now it deletes the thing. And so now I have the glasses. Again, you could do another animation like for the glasses, where you make physical group of glasses, a physical thing of glasses, and it jumps onto your face. See, this is really long here. You don't really want to fill your time up with too much audio, just enough. And then again, this is a little weird. Oh! There we go. Alright, but again, you guys need a lot more storytelling. Like, this tree just fell. Was it... Could I have gone there first? If so, that really belongs up here. And maybe that's what you do. You have this path here. It could still come down. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to do that. Okay. Also, the other issue is these puzzles still look like bears. Like, that still looks like a bear. And I wonder if your newer puzzles will look like that. So that's it for now. Bye.